everybody, thanks for tuning in to Conquer with the Hosses. We jumped over to this other basement. This is our only access. Right through this window, up this hillside. Fortunately, it's not too bad. It's a little bit high right here. This is all pretty good. And they're working on a little pile right over there. We'll get these high spots knocked down and get this ready for some concrete. These ones are always tough when we can't get a machine in it. We set up our concrete laser. I always like talking about this. Let me get a good picture of it. There you go. It shoots out a 360-degree beam that we set right at our wall height. You can see how it just broadcasts that all the way around. And then one step further, you know, out here in the middle of the floor, we can just send a tape measure down. You can see it hits right at 4.5 inches. So makes it real nice for grading and setting height. High wheat lasers. Okay, it's a little bit quieter in here now. Everything is evened up. This is a fully buried basement. The ground is very solid. We're not even going to try and get a tamper in here. No need. We spread a little bit of stone. It's all compacted real well. That took us, there were 6 of us here. It only took us about a half hour, 45 minutes to get all this knocked down nice and even. We're going to pour this next week sometime. So we'll link these videos together and show you how we pour these basements. Most likely, we're going to run a pumper hose through that window, or plan B will be up through this is a future staircase going up to the garage. We might run the pumper hose right through here and down into the floor. Either one will give us good access. Hey, good morning, everybody. Thanks for tuning in to Conquer with the Hosses. It's a pretty rainy morning. Not so much right now, a lot of rain heading this way. We're trying to get set up in this basement. Rain is due in about 15 minutes, and it looks like it's going to be rain all day long. So we got this prepped the other day. We're just spreading plastic for our vapor barrier. There's our laser set up, broadcasting our line all the way around the perimeter. We can mark the pipes with our height. We'll just put a Sharpie mark on those. Really makes it nice for chalking lines. We just chalk a line right on the laser line, and we know our floor's at the right height. So we're going to run a pumper right down this basement steps and get this all poured. This is 20 yards. Pretty small compared to the one we did yesterday. Baby basement. 20-yarder baby basement. So stay tuned. I hope you like the video. Okay, they're finishing up chalking lines. We're starting to get the hose. We're starting over by this window. That way, this concrete will hopefully set up first. We can jump on real easy. Got a little mini ladder there. Pretty easy one, especially compared to yesterday. Sometimes the smaller ones are harder though, working around all this post, the pipes, and then out that little stairwell. That's how we all have to exit, and then up that ladder. Okay, here comes our first mixer. We're probably going to keep them down at the bottom and mix them up. I'll go talk to them. Okay, truck is in position. We'll mix up a slurry, get that going. A couple of minutes. Starting to rain pretty good now. That's our slurry getting ready to be coated through the line. Truck's mixing up. Let's go make some money. Rubber concrete, MDC pumping. So we have the rubber hose coming through, and we drape it up over this wood ladder as a slide. It's still too dark there. I don't know if you're going to be able to see it, but we also have it tied off to this bolt in the concrete. That way it doesn't work so much and damage that hose. Our plastic's all spread, hose is ready. We pull that back and put the slurry. There's a lot of gravel over there, so we just let that dissipate in the stone, and I believe we're all ready. We'll be pumping in minutes. Okay, we are underway. Let me get up there and get some footage. Still a little dark in this corner. Okay, all the slurry's under the plastic, good concrete on top. Alright, I'll put you on time lapse. We'll talk in a little bit. Okay, so Matt threw me off the straight edge today. I did 60 yesterday, so I do not mind the break. Working it back and forth, making sure those ends are down. I talked about this a little bit yesterday. Notice how he doesn't bend over at his hips. He gets his knees bent, gets his butt as low as he can, and just pulls with his shoulders. Shoulders and arms, saving that low back. Makes a big difference in how you feel at the end of the day. Steve putting it right on grade for him. Everybody just doing their thing, floating the wall in, pre-raking, final raking, and me here talking. As soon as he gets a little bit further, I'll jump on the bull float. I'll get a zip strip in here with this box, with this corner, with this post. Three things here are going to want to make the floor crack right there. So zip strip, corner to box, box to post, and post over to corner. As well as it's almost center in the floor. Center always wants to crack. Feel good, Matt? So first 10 will get us this section and a little bit up here. Second 10 on up. I'll go ahead and get full floating. You just get to the point where you got to start breaking down hose, get it out of here. You get too many S's in it, and you just can't move it. Matt has a screed right here. He's running that board right on top of it, working around all the plumbing. This takes a little time to get around all those pipes. Looking at both ends. And we're back to pumping. Cleaning it up a little bit. Okay. Working on here. We're going to jump up there and hit that and work this right over. Okay, we are underway pumping again. Steve's on the floor troweling. Steve or Matt? Steve. You guys all look the same to me now. Okay, we'll be done shortly. I'm gonna have to pull the camera back. There's no place to put it. Okay, so that is the opening for my stairwell. They're going to drywall straight down a wall and cover that. We don't need to address that face. We're just finalizing our rebar grid all through here. So we'll get some cuts in here. A couple from ledge to ledge. And this side is all done. Yeah, that's not too bad. They just bent them. We have to fire up a generator to get this. I mean, they're in the wall, they're crisscrossed, they're on the ledge. We're good. Into the sill, bead back there, ledge. I like it. Couple in here, and we're good to go. Okay, so here we are already, joints nailed on. All through here, should be good. Okay, we're just pulling the truck up as close as we can. Another foot. Good. Okay, underway pouring. Alright, I gotta set this on and join in. Grab a rake, help out. Attaboy, never walk under that chute. 3 days on the job, he already knows that. I like it. A lot of weight. Alright, number 2 truck. A little bit of dragging down that hallway. Two more girls, Mike. Hey, good morning everybody. Thanks for tuning in to Concrete with the Hosses. Kind of a crazy morning getting this garage ready. We had it almost all ready to go yesterday. We didn't have our wood drill bits to get our rebar holes drilled. So we had to do that. We usually have that in place. We usually have our rods in place. So we were a little bit behind. Not a big deal. I just didn't get to open the video and tell you what we had planned. As you just saw, we poured this garage to the basement that we poured yesterday. And what I want to talk about just for a quick second is I started this channel to put out there my 35 years of experience on how to and how not to pour concrete. So when we were prepping this basement about 4 days ago, I got a little bit lazy. I was tired. I didn't measure it up. So we got it all ready. It was a tough one. It was all shovel and rake work, no machine, after a busy day. So a little bit tired, just wrapped it up and left. I didn't measure it up and get the square footage. So what I did, I called the foreman, great guy, and he did a quick takeoff for me. And he came up about 500 square feet short. Not his fault, it was my fault. I should have measured it up when I was here. So I ordered the concrete. We were short about 6 yards of concrete, maybe even 6 yards of concrete, sorry. So my point is, no matter how tired you are, do your own measuring when you're there so you have those notes. It's a cool March day down in that basement, no problem. We could wait, 45 minutes to an hour for a mixer with concrete that I should have had here. Now if this was July or August, 80-90 degrees down in that basement, that could have been a really bad situation that I put us all in. So just wanted to pass that on to you. If that helps somebody and saves you a headache down the road, then that's what this channel is all about. So guys are getting ready to pull the sills and we'll start getting some of this concrete finished. Okay, pulling our board out of there and you'll see a little indentation there. We'll just take our floats, run it down. Today, Hoss, today. I'll be out of here in a second. So we just take our floats, use them as the straight edge.
Just do it for the camera.
I don't want to get these hands dirty.
Obviously.
Now the garage door will sit right in this pocket. No water, snow blows up through there. Okay. Got a nice teaching moment. I just heard him say slow and flat.
You do it fast.
Teaching the new guy.
How do you do that?
Come on, say it again for the camera. That second pass, I'm gonna hit it one more time. It's a little bit greasy back there. We can shine that up better. Rather than leave this front lip all jaggedy, Steve runs our curb edger down it. I'm sorry, our sill edger down it. Re-rolling that real nice. Caution tape goes up. How these guys making out? Good, Jim? First pass on. Now tomorrow we'll come and saw cut from corner to drain to corner. And this side will be done. One saw cut in the hallway. And then we'll X that pad. Looks good. Caution tape up. Okay. Finishing up this truck.
That sun's making it hard to see.
Okay, first truck is all done. These guys are just finishing up the smaller bay number 2 truck. Sills all broomed. I am out of here. Thanks for tuning in to Concrete with the Hosses. If you like what you saw, hit that like and subscribe. Tell your friends. Let's keep this channel growing. We have a couple videos coming up shortly. I'm going to throw a t-shirt contest in it. We got a new batch of shirts and sizes, so we can start doing that again. So hope you enjoy it. Come back and see us. Yeah.